Today I'm challenging myself to see if I can 100% Super Mario Wonder as only Nabbit. While that might initially sound easy with him being, some of the collectibles can be made nearly impossible to get with him not being able to use power-ups. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe. This is a new channel, and I plan to do more videos in the future. Now, to get started. World 1 starts really easy. Levels 1, 2, and 3 have nothing notable to say about them, but after they're done, we get the Parachute Cap badge, which will be the go-to badge for the majority of this run. The next few levels are a breeze until we come to Bull Rush Express. This level's secret exit is seemingly impossible to finish with Nabbit because it requires an elephant power-up to get through the blocks at the end. However, if you get a snail shell from earlier in the level and sneak it to the end, it can be easy to circumvent this and continue. After that, we can clear the path to the secret world without issue. There are only a few more levels to complete before arriving at the last one for the world, Pipe Rock Plateau Palace. This is the first level that can't be 100%ed. There is a purple coin stuck behind blocks you yet again are supposed to use the elephant on. Unfortunately, this time, there isn't a shell to get around it, which makes World 1 impossible to complete. Next, we head into Petal Isles. There's a few levels here before going to World 2. As much as I'd like to say they're all possible, Bluebird Roost isn't. This level is the intro to the bubble power-up, and as such requires using it to get this bud and this purple coin. Unfortunately for us, we can't do that, meaning that Petal Isles is already impossible. Following that disappointment, we get to World 2. The first few levels here are really easy, and after breezing through them lead to cruising with the linking lifts. As the name suggests, this level is based around a platform that you continually add more bits to by hitting them. While most can be hit with your head or ground pounding, these 6 towards the end of the first section is yet another time the game wants you to use an elephant power-up in order to have a large enough platform to get this bud, which spawns a purple coin. Since Nabbit can't get those, we'll need another way around. But we'll have to come back to that later. The rest of these levels are super easy, so let's move on to the next world. On our way to the next world, Petal Isles had a badge challenge and Wiggler race, but those are both low difficulty, so we continue. Now reaching World 3, we have to deal with its various trials. This world, similarly to Petal Isles, is in the business of instantly breaking Nabbit's spirit with an impossible level. The Anglefish trial is rather simple till you get its last purple coin. This pipe is blocked by these hard blocks. While other levels have solutions to break these blocks that don't require power-ups, this level wants you to use the elephant's ability to grab and throw these huge shells upward to break them. Since Nabbit can't grab these shells, and this level doesn't provide any other solution, this is then impossible. This world has very few actual levels, with it leaning more towards break times, meaning that after that one hurdle, there's nothing worth talking about. This time we have one level before the next world. This one introduces the drill power-up, but isn't required for any of the collectibles, which means we get to move on to World 4. In this world, there's a lot of special or hidden levels, which even led to me thinking I had finished the world and leaving only to have to come back to it later to finish it. As for the levels, it was more of the same. Aside from failing this badge challenge coin several times, I got everything until Treasure Vault. If you remember, the level that introduces the drill power-up was completely possible without it. But this level is where the game wants to make sure you know how to use it, and because of that, Nabbit can't even play this level. There's literally nothing you can do but just sit here, which unfortunately makes this the first unobtainable Wonder Seed. Continuing past World 4, I took this time to finish the rest of the currently available levels in the Petal Isles. All of them are really easy, but with this we do get the best badge in the game, boosting the spin jump. This will be my badge for the rest of the run. Now time for World 5. This one really doesn't have much to talk about. In fact, World 5 is the first world that I was able to 100% in this game, and there wasn't even anything difficult to get with Nabbit's limitation. There is one thing to mention from this world though, the Grappling Vine badge. This is one of my favorite badges for its creativity, but it's nearly useless compared to the other badges for this run. Notice I said nearly. If we go back to World 2's Cruising with Linking Lifts, this seemingly impossible coin is now obtainable with some trial and error. And just like that, now 2 worlds have been made fully possible. On this hot streak, we now have 1 world left, and there's no way to sugarcoat this. World 6 is the most annoying part of this run. We have levels like Item Park and Hot Rocks, which are completely impossible to even play without power-ups. And then there's where the Rumbos rule. This level both has an unobtainable purple coin and secret exit. This also means there's a level we can't even get to in order to try. This all results in the worst part of all. We can only get 23 Wonder Seeds, but we need 25 to continue along the path to this world's secret world level. This makes it so far the only world in the game where you can't get to the secret world. Every other available level is fully possible. The one time it was difficult was Rargs in the Ruins. In this level, the last coin is seemingly impossible stuck behind these blocks that appear whenever you get close. The intended path is to go under them with the drill power-up, but without that, how can we get it? In the section before this, there are a few buzzy beetles. If you grab one and smuggle it over on top of this platform by continuously throwing it upward, you can get up there and throw it in to just barely get the coin for you. After this, we can thankfully at least finish the castle and go fight Bowser. We go through and beat the 4 levels before Bowser getting everything before winning the game. Now we go back and beat all the secret world levels we can, but still unable to get to the world 6 level. We're stuck unable to even try the last parts of this world. It's kinda sad, but there's nothing we can do. But what if there was? Nintendo somewhat recently dropped the Bellabel Park DLC from Mario Wonder. While most of the DLC is a multiplayer experience, there are things it adds to a single-player experience as well. If it could just add a new badge that would somehow allow a character to break blocks in front of them, so many of these collectibles could become possible. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Nearly all the new badges added were merely combinations of previous badges. While this does give a new best badge with adding the boosting spin jump and parachute cap in one badge, overall, it doesn't help with anything we were missing. Everything previously impossible is still impossible. Though there are still things we can try and complete in this DLC. Toad Brigade Training Camp offers a variety of challenges, but we can only get about 36 done before being unable to continue with all other challenges, forcefully switching you to Mario due to required power-ups. This is especially sad because these challenges add plenty of brand new things, and if they were added to the base game as badges, it could make some things possible. But considering how much that'd break the game, it makes sense why it wasn't added. Then there's the Kooplangs. You find one of them in each world, and while I do love their creative and fun mechanics, being Nabbit removes any difficulty and allows all of them to be defeated without issue. The last thing left is park decorations. Technically speaking, you could grind out the available challenges over and over to get enough Bellabel water to get all the flowers, greetings, and badges. But I'm not going to. Without any challenges available that give a good amount of water, this would be a grueling task, and I have better things to do. With that, the challenge is done. Worlds 2 and 5 are completely possible. Worlds 1, 3, 4, and the Petal Isles all only have one collectible holding them back, then World 6 is just unbearable. The DLC really had barely anything to add to this challenge, which was also kinda disappointing. Regardless, I'm glad I did this. Playing through this game again reminded me how much I loved it, and while some collectibles were completely impossible, it was really fun to find creative ways around restrictions with applying my knowledge of the game. I'd highly recommend this game, and I'd even say the DLC is worth it. But bye for now.